Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louda, and welcome back to Charade Maniacs. We're on Futami's route once again. Honestly, it's been so fun to read all of the comments on Futami's route because this has truly been the path to remember. Like, everybody has been trying to guess as to what's going on because it's the most confusing thing ever. And last episode, there were 2 comments that were really good, and it was just talking kind of about, like, one of them I know was talking about how Senna, like, probably reacts a certain way because of the way that she was raised in the past. Like, she was the oldest sibling, or she still is the oldest sibling, and she likely had to act as a support all the time, and she probably still wants to believe in Futami and stuff like that. And it also reminded me that, yes, there is a Charade Maniacs fan disc coming out soon, so woo! I don't know if I'm going to be playing through that because we haven't even finished this yet, but whatever, just an FYI. And then the second comment also reminded me that in Akase's note that we started reading through with Shigesaki before Futami interrupted, it mentions that there are half-breeds, which means that there could possibly be humans and, like, amoeba hybrids, which is so fucking nasty. Ew, God. Just, yeah. Just, oh gosh. But, like, in the cast, or is it like in this as a sponsor? I don't even know. They barely touched on it because I think even in that segment they were like, the details are unknown, which is like so unhelpful. But yeah, so I'm really curious to see what happens next, and right now Futami is like, everybody's my enemy and I feel so alone. So let's see what happens. Let's go. I think I read this, so. Since the work with the cleaning team finished the day before in the morning, it happened to be alright. However, cleaning felt awkward again the following day. And the cleaning team is no longer a team. Tomase and Gyobu have both admitted to having a hard time working with Futami. They said there's no need to work together. They wanted to clean what was designated to them whenever they wanted without issue. They were right to want that, so Futami also agreed for us to begin working that way. We were the cleaning team because we all cooperated with each other. It made me feel even more depressed. I feel so lonely. Why do I feel so lonely now? It's not just because I feel sad about how we're unable to stick together. Something else brought a sharp pain to my heart.
同じだよ、残念なことに。俺も別の人間だったらと思うよ。昨日までの俺がもう一人いれば。お前はまだそいつのことを信じ続けてくれてたんだろ、セナ。
I just can't believe that Futami is the enemy. During that time we spent together, Futami had encouraged me time and time again to save me. I don't want to pretend that never happened. I don't want to forget the kindness I felt then. I don't know which side of him is real. Part of him could be a lie. Even so, I don't want to leave Futami by himself. I finished cleaning the living room after lunch and I glanced over at the kitchen. IOCHI and IOGHHHH had been cleaning up in there, and they came back to the living room after they'd finished. Good work.
いいえ、班の仕事だからね。
IOCHI's acting normally, but something about it felt awkward. I didn't know what to talk about. Everything seemed to lead to topics about Akase. I'll be going back to my room now.
ごめん、ちょっと待って。君にお願いしたいことがあるんだけど、話を聞いてもらえる？
Oh, sure. I was thinking of going back to my room, but I couldn't refuse. IOCHI sat across from me. After a short pause, IOCHI continued.
実はね、異世界配信についてもっと詳しく調べていたんだけど、今の僕たちの認識では、ドラマは毎日お昼のどこかのタイミングで急に始まるものだよね。
Right, I noticed that trend too.
でも、実は僕らからリクエストすれば、そのドラマの配信をいつでも追加で開始できるみたいなんだ。
An additional episode?
つまり、君は昨日エヴァナ君と一つドラマを演じたと思うけど、リクエストすれば 今日その次の話を配信できるんだよ。
Oh. I see. But is there a benefit in doing that?
あるよ。ポイントがもらえるじゃないか。
Oh, right. The streams only took place 2 or 3 times a day, but with the IOCHI's message, we'd be able to do even more dramas in a single day. Doing so would result in gaining more and more points every day.
そしてここからはもっと重要な話だ。
What's that?
ディレクターに尋ねたんだ。デッドエンドの処罰を受けた人を
Oh boy.
生き返らせることはできないのかって。例えばポイントを貯めてご褒美という形で。
How did he respond?
不可能ではないと言われたよ。ただしこれまでデッドエンドから復帰した例はないし、ポイントの設定もないと。
So it's not impossible.
あ、そうだよ。希望はあるんだ。
But then it becomes a question of like, do you prioritize bringing Akase back or do you prioritize everybody else escaping? Like, when does it become like a selfish ask to bring Akase back? I don't know. I don't know what I would choose. I feel like it's like, would you bring Akase back and then push for everybody to continue forward? And then when Akase's back, will he perform at the same level that he was before? Because I feel like Akase seeing Futami, that would be very uncomfortable. I don't know. I just, ugh, gosh. Yoichi nodded with determination, and I felt shaken up. I had not considered that there would be that sort of hope left.
ただ体のすべての機能を復活させようとすると3万ポイントほど必要だし。
What? That's so much. 30,000?
それに念押しもされたよ。前例のないことだから完全な状態で復帰できるとは限らないと。
I think it's also fucked up that we're seeing this right after we did IOCHI's route, because IOCHI's route, like, the director actually offers either Senna or IOCHI's brother as, like, the payment, you know? So then I wonder what type of payment they will ask for in regards to Akase. Like, it would have to be of equal measure, no? But it's important not to lose hope, right, IOCHI?
僕もそう思うよ。たとえ結果がどんな形になっても可能性は捨てるべきじゃない。
Have you told everyone else about this?
まだだ。夕食の時に言おうと思う。でも差し当たって君に話したかったんだ。
Yoichi's tone went from overjoyed to a contemplative calm as they pointed at me.
さっきドラマをリクエストできると言ったね。ポイントを貯めるためにすぐにでもリクエストをしていきたいと思ってるんだけど、僕が出演しているドラマの中では君の恋愛ドラマが一番手っ取り早いんだ。キャストもほとんど2人だけだし。
Oh.
だから君が協力してくれるだけで本当にありがたいんだよ。
That's right. Although I had agreed to it, I didn't think that far. It was true that the only dramas I'd been in with IOCHI were the romance ones.
やっぱり微妙かな、僕との恋愛ドラマ。
It's for Akase. It's alright, I'll do it. I'll also try to save up lots of points.
そっか、よかった。じゃあ早速バウンサーにリクエストを入れてもいいかな。
Yes, please.
バウンサー、リクエストだよ。年下の彼女第11話を開始したいんだ。可能かな。
リクエスト受け付けました。配信準備に入ります。
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. The details of the stream appeared with the script. The one flaw with the requests was that there wasn't much time to read the scripts. I only have a minute. That's not enough time to... I'll just end up just reading the script out loud. I thought it couldn't be helped, but then IOCHI expressed concerns. Is something wrong?
服だけ変わって移動しないと思ったら、今回はリビングでの演技になるんだね。玄関寄りに移動した方が良さそうだ。
Oh, really? I haven't read the beginning of the script.
君のセリフはそんなに多くないし、なんとかなるよ。僕に任せてくれればいい。
Are you sure? IOCHI seemed to be happy about this, thank goodness. On the other hand, one thing worried me. Let's just say that we keep doing this to save up points and somehow manage to return Akase. What will happen to Futami? Yeah, see, I was asking that earlier because it would just be so uncomfortable, and I feel like, I don't know. I want to know what Futami said to Akase so bad, but I don't know. I feel like Akase would also be like not returned in full, if that makes sense. Like, what if he becomes like really broken? I don't know. We'd been divided since Futami would spend most of his day inside his room or outside. We didn't talk to him and his name wasn't brought up. Even if we were to revive Akase, it would just create a larger rift between us. If Futami were to do something before that happens, something might change. Iochi, I will try to talk to Futami about what you said earlier.
Hanas?
Oh god. If we tell him that getting enough points might bring back Akase, Futami might feel differently about things. He might be like that right now, but I still can't believe that's what he really thought. That's why we should talk it out and work together for Akase's sake too.
和解しろと言いたいのかい?
Yes, we're all cast members here. It's better than constantly antagonizing each other.
それは絶対に無理だ.
Yochi stated clearly and withdrew their hand.
おいで。もうすぐドラマが始まるよ。僕らの口喧嘩から演技は始まる。図らずとも今の僕らにぴったりだね。
Ooh. Thinking that he was being disregarded, Kurata becomes angry and calls out Serena. Serena objects to it as usual, but Kurata doesn't back down this time. Their relationship starts to suffer. Oh! Right as the drama began, Iochi pushed me with both hands. I was up against the wall. Iochi glared at me and grabbed my hand so I couldn't escape. The surprise and pain almost caused me to yell out loud. I was sure that Iochi was holding back, but it seemed rather ruthless for an act. When Iochi approached me so closely, it was more than enough to remind me of when they were angered a few days ago. Yeah, Iochi nearly ripped Futami's head off. It's scary.
何度も言っただろ。俺の彼女である以上、俺を優先しろ。そういうルールだったはずだ。
The overbearing attitude almost made my voice shake, but I managed to suppress that to say my line. Also, I realized that this is the same drama that she got stabbed in Iochi's route, so yikes! I don't care. That's a rule you made up yourself.
じゃあ俺もルールを破っていいんだな。お前の両親に全てを話すか。
Not that.
なら従えよ。何のために恋人の契約をしたんだ、君は。
But it's not for me to be scolded like this. Serena expressed hatred towards Kurata, but gradually opened up to him. The script said that she would eventually cry, too. I don't think I can cry on cue. I looked down to pretend to cry and try to get through the scene. You said I was your girlfriend. Why do you say these things all the time? If you would have asked me properly, I would have told you why. I intended to prioritize you too, Kurata. Why would I lie to you? I truly... She wanted to be with Kurata. The two were supposed to make up after she said that. That's how the scene was supposed to go. However, Iochi held my hand with theirs and embraced my body with the other. I was held firmly and lifted off the ground, but the thing that made my mind go blank. Woo woo, this is your Puffy Lauda trigger warning, of course, because it's Futami's route, we gotta get in all the trigger warnings. So, this upcoming scene contains something that I would call sexual assault, so this is SA. If you are not comfortable with seeing, this is again considered a mild form of SA, but if you're not comfortable with seeing the MC, Senna, in an uncomfortable situation where she clearly does not want something being done to her, please skip to the time shown on the screen. And if you are okay with seeing this, please buckle up because it is rather uncomfortable, and I was like, okay. So, yep, here we go. Oh, picture get. Was when Iochi kissed my neck. Our bodies touched and Iochi's nose brushed my ear. The kisses felt like nibbles as Iochi's warm breath tickled my neck. Oh, is this a different picture? I feel like we've seen like a similar picture before, but I think that this is slightly different. Because I think that I might be remembering it wrong, but I feel like IOCHI before was smiling, but this one, they're not smiling anymore. No, hey! Her lines and actions differed from the script. I tried to get away, but IOCHI was so strong that I could barely even move my arm. Kisses continued and my hand that was against the wall was caressed. IOCHI's fingers touched me everywhere and it made me feel strange. Please, stop!
じゃあちゃんと覚えておけよ。俺の言うこと。
Oh. Fuck. Is this a threat?
俺はあいつを絶対に許さない。何があったとしても必ず追い詰めて最後の審判を突きつけてやる。
Oh my god, it's a threat. Oh my god, IOCHI is threatening her. IOCHI's literally saying, like, you will do as I say, and we will get Akase back, and if you do not do as I say, then I will make sure that Futami fucking dies. Like, it is literally, that is literally what is happening. And it's like, it's not even that Futami will die, it's that I will pass judgment on Futami. Like, the goalpost has shifted now from I will pass judgment on the Otherworld stream to I will pass judgment on Futami. That is wild. That is terrifying.
プロデューサーでもスポンサーでもただキャストだったとしてもね。
I was suddenly freed and fell to the floor. My neck felt hot where I had been kissed.
俺だってお前以上にお前と一緒にいたいと思っている。お前が気づいていないだけで。なんでこんなこと言わなきゃいけないんだ。ただお前の気持ちを確かめたいだけなんだ。証がなければ信じられない。だから。
I was still sitting on the floor when IOCHI gently reached out to me with a smile.
俺はお前を愛してる。
Those were Kurato's lines, exactly like the script. Does IOCHI think that I'm siding with Futami? After dinner, I returned to my room and just stared out at the sky. I didn't understand how Futami felt, and when I pushed for us to make up with him, nothing but anger came from it. IOCHI wouldn't be able to forgive Futami. Both would be hostile to each other, and their views would always clash. From IOCHI's perspective, it must have looked like I was siding with the enemy. If the opposite of one's enemy is a friend, then that would make me Futami's friend. I made a tight fist and stood up. I had something I needed to say to him. I approached Futami's room and took a deep breath. I went to knock on the door, but stopped when I heard a strange sound come from behind it. What is that? I grew curious and knocked. Futami? It's me, Senna. There was no response and the sound stopped. After a moment, the door opened and Futami stood before me. Good evening. Are you busy right now?
いや、そんなことはないが。
There's something I want to talk about, so do you have time right now? If possible, I'd appreciate it if you would let me inside. I'd gather up the courage to say that. Futami's tense expression seemed to soften. Was he tapping on glass or something?
俺の部屋に?
It's okay if you don't want to.
いや、いいよ。どうぞ。
Futami welcomed me into his room, but he didn't seem too happy about it. I entered Futami's room for the first time. Although it was supposed to have the same layout, it appeared completely different from mine. Is that an anvil? What the hell is he doing? What? Okay. It was probably because of what was inside. What? A mallet and a metal stick? What tool is that? There's also a burner, tweezers, and clay. Is he making jewelry? Like... Oh, there's a ring over here. Oh, silver crafting. I was observing what was on the desk, and Futami chuckled to himself. It had been a while since I'd seen him laugh.
よく覚えていたな。
Of course I remember. You were in a vocational school for art, and you like silver crafting.
まあいいよ、そんなことは。ほら、椅子。
That's crazy. It's such a fucking specific thing. His expression darkened again as he casually offered me the chair. Are you angry, Futami?
俺が？別に怒ってないよ。虫の居所が悪いのは否定できないが、気分の悪いドラマも見たし。
Yeah, I can't blame him. Terrible drama?
いや、別に。それで何の話だ？
Well, by the way, have you finished that ring yet? Or are you still working on it? I chickened out after hearing he wasn't in a good mood and ended up changing the subject.
お前な、人が質問してるのに。これはまだ途中だよ。残りは形を整えて磨くだけだが。
Finishing? How does that work? I was definitely interested in what Futami was making, so I leaned over to look at it. Futami relented and showed me the rest of the process and what it involved when he saw that I was interested.
この棒は芯金って言って、ここに指輪を入れて叩くことでサイズ調節をしてたんだ。
He placed the ring over the metal stick and hammered it with a mallet. It was the same sounds I heard outside the door.
こうやって叩くうちに少しずつサイズが広がっていくから、これは20号のつもりだったし、このくらいで。
I'm pretty sure the sizes are different in the US because the size 20 would be massive. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm a size like 7 now or something, but... He removed the ring from the cord bar and then hammered on the other side of the ring. After he was done, he took some sandpaper to it to polish it. It might sound offensive to compare the two, but I do a lot of handicrafts at home.
手芸か。セナなら器用に作りそうだな。
It's really just a hobby. I've made accessories and bags for my sisters before. It's fun to mindlessly make something.
わかる気がする。慣れてくると精神統一に近いよな。
How dare he laugh like this? Look at that face! Oh, God! No. I, like, softened immediately with his, like, little laugh there. Ugh. No, I need to remember that he had really scary faces before, too. I need to just remember those faces. I cannot be swayed. Futami removed the rings off of the ring finger of his left hand and then put on the ring he had just finished polishing.
後で細かい模様をつけたりするが、だいたいこれで完成だ。
Is it for yourself?
他に誰がいるんだ。それとも、お前も欲しいか？
I do want it. He might have said it as a joke, but I nodded seriously. Futami then placed the ring on the desk and turned to me.
俺がハンドメイドを始めたのは、弟に手先が器用だと褒められたことがきっかけだった。
Oh, he has a younger brother. All right, we gotta take notes. Hold on. We need to take notes. Huh?
その頃の俺にとって、弟は全てだったから。そうなるのは自然なことだったんだ。
I wondered what he was saying connected to the ring, and I waited for him to continue.
弟はすごくいいやつで、いわゆる模範的な優等生だ。両親も弟を大切にしていた。俺も弟が大切だったし、弟の前ではいい兄でいたいと思い、常々そう振る舞っていた。まあ、いつしかそのポーズも保てなくなり、弟は俺に見向きもしなくなったんだけどな。
Oh, yikes.
つまらない話だな。俺自身も忘れていいと思ってる。
Futami, you had a younger brother?
ああ。話す理由もないから話さなかったが。
I wondered if that was the reason. The reason that Futami was reluctant to go back. The reason he was fixated on Arcadia. Is it because he thinks there isn't anyone who would welcome him back? If that were the case, just thinking about it was heart-wrenching. Is he trying to say that he's different from me? Maybe he wants me to back off and not come closer? Am I glad that I heard him talk about this?
狂っているのは果たして誰だ？本当はお前だって。 足元は汚れているくせに。
Although I felt afraid, I still sensed a wall between us that I couldn't understand.
同じだよ、残念なことに。俺も別の人間だったらと思うよ。昨日までの俺がもう一人いれば、お前はまだそいつのことを信じ続けてくれてたんだろ。
So I wonder if that's like a line that he probably used before with his brother, but I suspected that he was a different person and I went to him immediately. I want a ring. Can you make one for me? To make a ring for someone or for family, I wanted to believe in the kindness of Futami, to believe in the man who cares about others. Can't you? However, he could once again strike fear in me with that cold and quiet gaze at any time.
イオチさんに怒られてもか？ドラマの時のように。あの時の怒りは、お前への怒りじゃないだろう。俺への怒りだよ。イオチさんは勝手にお前を俺の仲間だと勘違いし、怒りをぶつけた。俺と一緒にいると、またそんな風になる。
But it wasn't a misunderstanding, Futami. I won't be your enemy. If that means we're on the same side, then so be it.
ここまでお前の手を引いたのは俺だ。自覚はある。でも、最後まで付き合えとは言ってない。お前はお前の道を歩いていいんだ。赤の他人に情けをかけ、わざわざ周囲の怒りを買うことはない。
That sounded like a warning. There had always been a clear border between Futami and me, and I was standing there in that moment. But if you and I get yelled at together, I don't mind at all. Please let me be with you. Please tell me what you're actually thinking.
じゃあ日和、手を貸してくれ。
Oh, first name basis? Okay. I held up my hand and we placed our palms together gently as if we were touching a glass sculpture. Futami then held up my fingertips. Oh, picture get.
細いタイプの方がいいよな。
Look at him! Oh god, no, I can't. Nope. No, I must not be swayed. I must not be swayed. But it's just, oh, he's so good looking. It's so unfortunate. It's so, I can't get a read on him at all. I have no idea how to feel about him because it's like, it doesn't help that IOCHI went and did something like that, where I would say that's like, you know what? I was gonna say that's borderline SA. I would say that is SA, like sexual assault. I would say that that legitimately was sexual assault. Because that's like, you are stepping into a person's space and you're forcibly, like not like straight up kissing them, but you're kissing their body without consent and they're trying to get you off of them and you're forcing yourself on them kind of in a way. Like, yeah, there's like nothing else going on, but it's still like, it's not okay. So, I don't know. With that action alone, like, no matter how angry you are, I just can't, that's not forgivable. Like, and I like IOCHI, like, a lot, so it sucks that they did that. So now I'm sitting here and I'm like, maybe Futami's not that bad, but two wrongs don't make a right either. Oh my god. So, I don't know. I'll leave that to you. I've never really worn rings before.
それは責任重大だな。よく考えて作るよ。お前が俺のために払う犠牲の見返りに。
Sacrifice?
俺には他にやれるものがない。リスクだけを負わせている気分だよ。
I didn't say that I wanted to be with you because I wanted something in return, Futami.
何も欲しくないのか？本当に？
The kind way he questioned me seeped deep into my body like some sort of sweet paralysis. It made me feel like the opportunity to back out was sinking into the darkness. Futami, is there something you want? Or are you satisfied with your current situation? Don't you want to change how others are treating you?
仕方ないさ。俺のせいなんだ。
But
結局のところ、俺は俺のことばかり考えてる。自己中心的な人間なんだ。だから申し訳なさそうな顔をしておいて、本当のところ 嬉しいんだ。
So he's happy with this outcome? That's okay.
お前が俺の部屋に来てくれたこと
Oh,
も、
never mind.
お前が指輪を欲しいと言ってくれたことも、
But maybe it was all according to his plan, his machinations. Oh my god.
嬉しい。お前が目の前にいるだけで。
I almost gasped out of nervousness, but I managed to suppress it. I didn't know how to react. I felt my ears getting hotter as I continued to look at Futami's fingertips. After you took my finger measurements, Futami let go of my hand. And we're gonna stop here. I don't know. Who is he? I don't know what he's doing. What is he doing? I don't know. I'm so confused. I'm so lost. I'm so sus. I'm so suspicious of him. Like, I'm suspicious of him, but at the same time, like, I'm like, what? Like, he basically has confirmed that he is a selfish person, but what does he gain from making everybody go against him? Senna? Is that who he wants? Why does he want Senna? Like, that's where I'm at right now. Like, there has to be a reason as to why he's doing this, but then why? Like, what is the reason? I'm trying to figure this out, and it's so frustrating. Like, it's just, what is happening? And he's sitting here, and he's just, the way that he's wording everything is still so mysterious. He's not really lying, but he's not being open. So, next episode, we're gonna get a ring from Futami, I guess. I guess we're getting married to Futami next episode. I have no idea. But, yeah, yeah. Off we go. I can hear the wedding bells already. Woo!